So let's just assume that eligible basis of building A is $6 million and eligible basis of building B, here in our example, is $4 million. What's interesting is that a project can increase their eligible basis or boost it by 30% based on where it's located. There are certain areas in this country that have natural disincentives for development. So one definition, these are published by HUD, or the Department of Housing and Urban Development, is a difficult development area. It's basically an area in which it is costly to develop. I'm broadcasting today out of San Francisco. That has often been designated, the metropolitan statistical area of San Francisco, as a difficult development area. But the second way you can look at this is by census tract. There are pockets within the country, varying census tracts, where the level of very low-income persons is more concentrated than other census tracts. And again, you don't have to calculate this. HUD publishes these. You can find them on the Novogradac website. But if at the time of the application a property under the plans would find itself within a DDA or a QCT, they would be able to receive the 30% boost to eligible basis. Now, the third way that they can get that 30% boost came about due to the Housing and Economic Recovery Act, or HERA, back in 2008, where a 9% deal, this is your per capita pool of credits, could, even if they weren't in a DDA or in a QCT, upon reviewing their application, the state tax credit allocating agency could look at it and say, we will boost your eligible basis just to make your project work because we think otherwise it's a good project and it wasn't going to be financially feasible without this help. That really came into play more back in 2008, 2009, when there was less of an appetite for credits and the pricing for credits dropped, so you had financing gaps in several projects. And so this would be a tool to help different projects get off the ground if they otherwise couldn't qualify for the QCT or DDA. All right, so we have the DDA QCT basis boost of 130%, and that would give us an adjusted eligible basis for both buildings of $7.8 million for building A and $5.2 million for building B.